Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning back in to The Dose. Magic Man Mark Hutchins here on the mic, joined by Mr. Jereme Kleven. Yes, the dolphin. I love it. And we got Byron, the beast, the man behind the glass.
That's me.
And the clicks. I love it. And back in the house for the finale, Mr. John Glass.
Is it the finale?
Sure, it is the finale. Today is the finale.
I don't think so.
So
Let's keep
sad.
it going.
So sad. We want to keep going?
So.
Want to keep rocking?
Yeah, let's
April.
let's just ride out April.
We could ride.
Yeah,
Keep it going.
I got some time.
I like that.
Glad to be
like
back.
that.
Thank you,
Glad to
gentlemen.
have you back. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So let's dive in. Let's talk about how, you're talking about being good and it being known that you're great and fantastic in real estate, but letting it being known to the world, to everybody, that you're good at what you do.
Totally.
And about the branding you've been talking about and how that works over prospecting, open houses, the things that you are not focused on.
Yeah. So everything will work. Like Facebook ads will work, cold calling will work, door knocking, all of that will work. Everything. You just got to pick what you want your business to look like, or if that's just you, or if you got 10 people, whatever it is. And that just wasn't our particular brand. And so your brand is not what you decide it is. Your brand is what your customers tell you it is. And so it's not just good enough to be amazing and to connect with people emotionally and care about them. All that stuff's important, but you also have to tell that message to the world, right? Because no one's going to know how great you are if you're not telling that story. And so in this world, the best people to tell your story are your customers and clients. And that manifests a couple different ways. Social media, of course, is a big one. So again, we get a lot of PR on social media that we do not generate. Other people talk about us. And that is the most valuable advertising you can possibly get.
Testimonial, sure.
Getting other people to say how awesome you are on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And then the second one would be review sites, Zillow, Trulia, these kind of things. Other people getting on there and reviewing you and saying you're amazing is way more valuable than the cool video you just did or the amazing copy you have on your website. So if you look at my website, gluchgroup.com, you will see it's hard to find me on there. It's all about customers. There's tons of testimonials. There's tons of videos and all these different things. And it's really our customers telling our story for us. And that, so that's the second piece is you A, be amazing, and B, be intentional about leading your customers down the path of talking about you. So some of this is very spur of the moment our customers are doing, but some of it is, hey, would you mind jumping on Zillow and doing a review for us? These kind of things are intentional. It's not an accident. Mm-hmm. And our website is built to demonstrate that our customers are very, very important. That's on purpose. It's not about us. It's about them. They're the hero.
And it can really be,
speak it true, man.
It can really be, a lot of these things that you are doing are, like you said, with intent. They are offensive. Yep. You know what I mean? You're making the choices to do these things. Yep. So it almost could be, traced back if you were to really fine tooth, trace back to a prospecting type of a behavior, because it is going on the offensive.
You're trying.
You're trying and you're reaching out and you're adding value and all those things. So, what are ways that you I know you've probably said a couple of these already, but what are the ways that you continue to let people know? Because like you said, it's one thing to be amazing. It's another thing to let people know in a professional, reserved way, so to speak, of how you
awesome.
are.
Totally. Yeah. It's a new one we're doing when we give people their keys. So we found these amazing when they buy a house. We found these amazing boxes, and they're very cool looking. And we're gonna put the keys in there, and we've got a wax seal with our logo on it.
That's cool.
It's the whole thing. And so it's this whole presentation of here's your keys, and we're gonna do a picture at the closing. And we're gonna we'll share it on Facebook, but tag them. And we're not in the picture. It's them. It's their moment, right? The Smiths just got their first house. This is so great, such a good deal. We'll post it on Facebook. Tag them, and now all their friends who they have influence over and all this see this show up in their feed. The other day we screwed up. We had a client close on a house, and we saw the client close, and they posted a picture of their new house, and it's a fail if our client is celebrating themselves instead of us celebrating them. We fail.
I agree.
Everyone wants to be celebrated. So and it's not about you. It's got to be about them. We are celebrating the fact that these people just got a house, not that we got it cheaper than everybody else or fought out 7 other offers. No one wants to see that. They want to see, Jereme, you just got this new, that's amazing. Now your family can grow. It's so great. We're so excited for you. That lands. People care and connect with that. They do not want to hear about how you saved them 10 grand on a house.
It's so true. I mean, you can just see it with engagement.
Yes, exactly. That's how you measure it.
You measured off of likes, comments, and all that good stuff.
My buddy Kirk is amazingly good at this, and he's a realtor in the East Valley, and he He gets 100 likes and all these, and he does the same thing over and over and over again. His newsfeed is full of people who are in front of their houses celebrating, and every one of them gets a ton of engagement. And then other agents are posting about how they saved this much money, or they beat up these other offers, or whatever it is, and they have 3 likes and whatever. That's how you know you did it right.
You know, it's funny. It's because when they do the big public declaration of themselves, when it was like
the humble brag.
Yeah, the humble brag. It's like, didn't you just close a house for your client? Right. Well, if you look at my page, it's welcome so-and-so, welcome this. Well, it's welcome.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but guess what? They're Jereme just said, they're celebrations.
Yeah.
Look at how many likes I have. Look at how many comments I have.
Totally.
Why? Because ultimately what happens is the people that are engaged with me chime in because they're a part of the brokerage. So that's different. But the same thing goes for you, right? People that engage with you are ultimately going to be like, oh my gosh, congrats. But then their friends and family are going to engage and share it and say hello. You know what I'm saying? So
totally.
Dude, everything you're saying it's so funny. Even though you have different principles, you have a different way of practicing. And by the way, one of the best ways I've ever heard. I really think it's fantastic. Yeah. So I think that's why I'm kind of excited about it. But it still ultimately goes down to the principle. It's not about you, right? Totally. It's about the customer. Once you get over yourself and realize what's the consumer wanting, listening to their we have the must-haves and don't wants, right? I mean, if you're listening to those things and then executing on it, post-transaction too. That's where you're killing it, bro.
Totally. And let me give you one bit of thank you. And let me give you one bit of some thoughts on how this works as a team. So this will only manifest, if you're on a team, this will only manifest to your clients if it happens on your team, like internally. So last year we went to Napa. I took my whole team, all their spouses, all expenses paid on an epic trip to Napa, limo rides, wineries, the whole thing. You've got to care about your people at a level that is ridiculous. And so we do quarterly events. We're going to unbelievably nice dinners. We're doing the Topgolf, and we're like making the events extra. So we're not just going to go to Topgolf. We're going to go to the casino next door to the Orange Sky.
We just did that.
We're going to do the whole thing.
All 3 of those things.
Yes, it's amazing. You know,
we just did that.
How do you blow the doors off your team to where
great.
they never want to leave? They love the work environment so much. You can have as much vacation as you want, and you can work at home if you want to. And I'm not clocking your hours. I trust that you're a team player and you're going to do an amazing job. When you can create a culture in your team where people feel cared for, valued, and like they really matter, that will outflow into your clients. So it has to start with your team. How are you treating them in ways that just does, it's extraordinary. It's remarkable. It's wow.
Human connection, human resource, truly caring about people, whether on your team or not.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're using Facebook to reach out for the birthdays, reach out for life events, going through there. What other CRM are you guys using? What keeps everybody on task?
Salesforce, but then we just switched over to Infusionsoft, and
you did.
CRMs all suck; they're all a disaster.
Dude.
But Infusionsoft is great. It's all about time, putting time and energy into. Infusionsoft is not a good idea for a small team. It takes a lot of time, money, and resources to make it be good. I think Buffini has a pretty good, simple CRM for like making sure you send birthday cards and all that stuff. Like that would be a great one. Anything you'll use is great. So whatever one you'll use, that's what you should do.
That's what we say too. Whatever you can use, you can take notes on, you can follow up, and keeps you on point.
Excel spreadsheet. We use if you're on Mac, we use a program called Things, Things, and we just kind of outgrew it, but that worked for up till last year, so that'll work too.
A lot of free resources out there.
It doesn't really matter what you use as long as you're just going to drive it.
Use something.
I was just curious what you guys use, but it sounds like you're going to the Cadillac platform, and it's time to probably escalate to that, right?
Yeah, and for a bunch of reasons. But it's use what you're going to.
Right.
Well, hey, tell us this before we wrap up this epic series. Goals. What did you commit to this year to do for volume and units?
Yeah, so I'm not kidding. Like I literally said on the beginning of the year, and I thought, wow, maybe we should shoot for $2 million in gross commissions. But then I just thought that was a crappy goal. I didn't want to do that, and so we decided to double the value that we provide to our clients, and that's measured out. Again, that doesn't mean anything. That's just a sentence,
just a lag.
So you put it in practically into every aspect of the thing of the client value chain. And so I mean it. Like that's our goal, is to double the value we provide our clients at every single level.
So that's your goal. Measured?
So it's a bunch of things, but like ease of use. So like how easy is it to find us on the web? How easy is it to enter your information on our website? How easy is it to find our office? So just simplicity, ease of use. How much we make you feel important. So does that person feel heard, known, cared for, and important? Like we can measure those things. Like we can't control how they feel, but we can control our actions and how much are we thoughtfully deciding. So do we show up to showings 5 minutes late? with like papers in a fray, or do we show up 5 minutes early and we got bottles of water for them and the lights are all turned on and the house is open? Those are two very different experiences. And so
very different.
All you have to do is think through every part of the value chain and go, we're going to double that value. So I think that will end up getting us to, 60, 70 million this year. But that really is our goal.
I like the way you changed the goal up. As opposed to putting a number or GCI out there, you said, we're going to double the efforts. We're going to do it 10 times better than everybody else. And we're going to kick ass.
Because who cares? Like, do you not only need more money, and if the people on our team are well paid, and I'm sure they'd all like more money, and I think that'll
any extra money?
I think that'll all come. But gosh, like it just makes our job more fun.
And you can't control.
I agree.
Like everyone who works for us, everyone
right.
without exception, took a pay cut to come work for me. And then the following year was making at least what they made, most of them more than what they made. So they're not coming for the money. They're coming because it's an amazing environment.
They're coming exactly
because it's a fun job.
Your culture and your environment.
Yeah, it is not a fun job to have to close 4 sales this month. That is not fun. No. What's fun is we're going to provide so much value. People are going to brag about us on Facebook. That's fun. And by the way, the money will come. I really believe it's true, and I've seen it happen.
Well, bravo to you, man.
Thanks.
Bravo. A good round of applause there for him, Byron. Bravo to you. I mean, that is quite the business, quite the story.
Yeah, thanks.
In such a short period of time. And it just goes to show, if you put your mind to it, it's all about mindset. Make the decision, put the plan in place, and then execute it clearly.
Yes.
And you've done that in a 3-year period of time. Guys, anybody can do it.
That's true.
Anybody can do this. Listen to this again. I'm going to say I just am really impressed by you, and thank you very much.
I was sorry to cut you off. Any last minute nuggets or thoughts or takeaways?
So I'm kind of starting blogging, podcasting about this idea. So creating an amazing culture at your company and a culture with your clients. And so if you want more info on this, go to gluchgroup.com. Pretend you're like a buyer. Just give us your info somehow, like log in there. And I'll add your email to our list, and we'll let you know when stuff goes out. But I want to keep talking about this because I really think it's a way more fun to do business, fun way to do business.
So guys, that was gluchgroup.com. Yep. Also, if you want to listen to any one of our daily podcasts, go to soundcloud.com, type in My Home Group Daily Dose. Also, it's on iTunes. You can also text 77948 in the message, one word, Daily Dose, to get great information like this from our boy John Gluch, laying it down. My man. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you guys. This is awesome. You're killing it.
Well, we appreciate having you. It's an honor. And we look forward to having you back again someday.
Yes, let's do it again.
We'll have to get it on the books.
I'll just stay tonight with Byron. It'll be great.
You said the rest of April.
We got a little thing going.
Yeah.
We'll just keep staying here.
Comfort, but awkward.
Yeah. A little bit of both.
I like it all.
Rent is perfect balance. Rent is affordable here.
And hey guys, tomorrow, don't forget Workshop Wednesday, 9 o'clock, Scottsdale office. Show up, be there, 9 to 4, everything you want and more. We'll see you there.
See ya.